Good morning, everybody. Where's she gone? Oh, there she is, look.
Oh, couldn't be.
Sam is with us as well. She's disappeared altogether. We are today at Ollerton Market Drayton Club. The last time we came here, I put my bike back in the van because it was a swamp, and they are actually watering the track today, and it's probably the first race meeting we've had. We had 9 wet ones on the trot, and it was so bad I decided to go on holiday for a week. Okie dokie, Sam's forgot something, so I'm going to quickly go and sign on. So hopefully we have a good day in with the kids today. No vets class. Keep you posted how we get on. Here she is. Did you have a wardrobe malfunction?
I did have a wardrobe malfunction, forgetting that sandals and wet grass isn't a good thing. So I've now got my trainers on.
Your dog shoes.
Got my dog shoes on. But I haven't got my big coat on today.
No, and it's neither. Hopefully we won't have to have it on now till October, and then we don't care anyway because we'll go to California. Oh, and then Spain. And don't see any of this cold, horrible, nasty weather. Got Sam there working hard. She's putting all the flags up. I think I'll go and have a cup of coffee while she's doing that. Sort it out.
Cheeky bugger.
You doing all right there?
I am doing all right here.
Enjoying the rays, the sunshine.
Well,
now
it's
summer's
better
finally
than
here.
Yes.
Well, we've just done practice. So much for having a nice weekend where we're not going to be cleaning much. They seem to have dumped a lot of water down in a few places, but it didn't seem needed. It looked quite boggy anyway. Because it's going to be very rutty today. Great. Even but it is what it is, so we'll see how we get on. But there was no real good lines at the minute. It seemed very all over the shop, so I didn't enjoy practice. So anyway, we're going to show you the bit of action for race 1 here at Ollerton. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe as well, please, because it helps the channel when we're making these videos. So, done race 1. Got a nice little start down the inside. It's unusual for me. Went a bit pear-shaped after that then. Took me 2 laps to learn all the new ruts and the lines. Made a couple of mistakes. Thought I was actually riding well, but the results weren't so good. So, I'm not enjoying the track actually today. No excuses there, it's the same for everybody else, but it would have been better to go practicing, I think.
We've had a lot of red flags.
Yeah, we've already had a big red flag. We're running late.
2 red flags.
2 red flags. So, it'll be a long day. Well, anyway, we'll see how the next one goes. No, if it's still just pants, might be early doors to me. Because there's no point flipping riding around for something you're not enjoying. So let's see how it goes. What do you reckon, Sammy?
I think those are wise words, Paul.
Very.
We'll just see how it goes.
And then we could go to the pub and have a dinner.
Gin and tonic and dinner. Yes. Sounds very appealing.
2 to go, or maybe 1. race done. They've had 4 red flags today. Track was very soft and the ruts were horrendous in my first race, so I really wasn't enjoying it. And then of course the ruts have started to go hard, so they've had a lot of incidents. So they tracked a fair bit of it in with the tractor today for our second race, and I'm much better. I was doing 2 minutes 2 my lap times in race 1, down to 1:55, and a lot closer to the leaders' times. And I got 10th, and I'm happy with that because I'm ancient, probably. Compared to like if you listen to other commentators when they do motorsports, if you're over 35, you're ancient. So they're amongst all the whippersnappers, so I'm happy with that today. And I did enjoy it, so it wasn't too bad. One more race to go. I dare say it's rutted up a bit more now. So, but yeah, so a bad day is turning out okay. I'm enjoying it. So pretty good. And then so it's going to be no pub. It's going to have to be gin at home, I think.
Yeah. You can have a gin. You'll have deserved it by that point.
Yeah.
Whilst I make you some dinner.
The victory gin later. Anyway, one to go. Oh, and I've got to say big thank you to John Rumbold. My van went into sort of have some work on it with Renault before we went on our cruise. Come back off the cruise and they still hadn't got the parts, and I hadn't got any transport at all. So John's managed to sort me this van out, which I shall be buying. But a big thank you to John, otherwise I wouldn't have been riding this weekend because we had no wheels. And it's a cracking van, so I'm buying it and just use this one just for racing. And then hopefully then we can use the other one for getting down to Spain. And leave, yeah, which we'll tell you more about in a forthcoming episode. We're going to get all that sorted out. So if you've been watching my Spanish videos and you'd like to join us this winter, we might be able to help you out.
You idiots!
Well, I can't blame the weather for once, so it is down to me. Well, I haven't said that, I didn't know what was going on with the track half the time. This morning it was very sloppy and wet. Having gone there expecting a nice dry track. Practice I just cruise around just trying to keep out the slop. So nothing unusual there. First race, didn't have a very good race at all. I struggled with terrible ruts and blah blah blah, and just happy to get round. Where did I finish in that one, Sam?
15th.
15th in that one. Not a vets class this week, as I've said earlier. Anyway, second race much better. My starts in the first 2 races actually were very good. Not too, I was happy with my starts. Down on the inside as well, not normally where I like to be. So the second race, that was okay. 10th in that one, I do believe, as I've probably already said and done that wrap up. Third race though, might as well just forget that one. There was a revving Rodney on a 2-stroke next to me and ying, 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 ying in my ears, and I did the golden rule, concentrated on him instead of worrying about what I was doing. Stalled it coming out the gate.
Then it wouldn't start.
Total novice mistake, and as Sam said, wouldn't start, and I'm just sitting there trying to get it to go. Even the button is going, and I'm thinking, anyway, got it going, and they must have been long gone, and it took me 2 laps to get them back into sight, and I didn't really get anywhere. Where was I in that one? Rubbishy last. So though I enjoyed it, and the track had got very rutted, and it was very, I don't know, it was an odd track. It didn't flow.
You weren't lapped, no?
No, we weren't lapped, and there were people behind of us, and there was people with us, and blah blah blah. And I mean, the second race had a good little battle with a guy on a Kawasaki, young whippersnapper that he was. But I don't know, I just didn't gel with the track. It was an odd track. Well done to the club for running it, and I'll never knock anybody for having a circuit or whatever, because land is difficult, but not my cup of tea. I'd go again, but. And of course, all our mates this weekend had gone somewhere else, so we're on our own today. So anyway, it's done. That's another one done. I don't know what I'm racing in next week, so we'll have to wait and see. I think I've entered something, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a championship or an club meeting or whatever. So anyway, if you've enjoyed me making a buffoon of myself and floundering around in the dirt, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's grow the channel, because I have got some interesting events coming up later in the year. Hopefully going to California for the World Vets, and we've got a World Vets Championship in Farley Castle as well, which is a circuit I really like. So lots to look forward to, so definitely worth liking and subscribing, and watch me make a buffoon of myself at those events. Till next time.